Hey, hi, Sue Moore here, recovered banker and founder of the Moore Connection. Today we're going to talk about pain points and how our success really lies in discovering what those pain points are. So here we go. We all know as entrepreneurs and business owners, regardless of the industry that we happen to be in, that our success largely depends on attracting business to us that our product or service is a solution for, okay? Obviously, they've got a pain point, and that's why they're looking for a solution in the first place. So our job is to seek that out as often and as many times as possible. Discovering pain points is when you're having a personal conversation with the prospect, and you want to get to know them by asking as many questions as you possibly can without being rude and without being invasive. But usually if you just ask a question like, well, tell me more about your business, or how did you get started in business, that the answer to that question will tee up about 42 other questions, okay? So just take copious notes. But what happens during that conversation is that you're going to discover things that your product or service can possibly be a fit for. And so it's just a conversation. It's not salesy. You're not stumbling or fumbling, trying to find a way in which you can insert your, do you want to buy my widget? So in other words, you are developing a relationship where they can know, like, and trust you. Now, as I said, pain points are usually determined or uncovered by direct conversation. And if that's not possible due to disparate locations or what have you, phone always works. I'd stay away from texting and private messaging and so forth. Email might have to work depending on where you're located, but once you understand your prospects' issues, you can more fully develop a solution for them that ultimately they think is their idea. So there's a coach that I've used over the years named Jillian Middleton, and she has a company called SavvySponsoring.com, I think it is. And she has this saying, and I think it is perfect to what I'm trying to explain today, which is, until your opportunity feels like a solution to your prospect, your opportunity will feel like an expense. And so if people are pushing back from you, or not returning calls, or for whatever reason not legitimately getting back with you, it's probably because we haven't dug deep enough to get to whatever the real root of the problem is. So one other thing, you want to remember that your product or service or whatever it is that your business does may not be the right fit for them. It's okay if it's not. What you've done is you've created a relationship, and the worst thing you could do would be to force a solution that really does not feel that good to your prospect, okay? So if you put that a whole nother way, it's without the relationship, nothing else really matters. So that's it for today. I hope that you got some value out of that. I do have more tips over at my blog, which is suemore.net. I also have information there for people who are not happy where they are currently in their position, and have ideas about conversations that we could have around perhaps getting them unstuck in where they are. So all of that to say, have a great rest of the day, journey well, and I will look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.